welcome to Sweet Creek Patterns, where I feature modern folk crochet patterns. In today's video, I'm going to show you how to make this super quick and simple little crochet bow. Now, one of my favorite features about this crochet bow is its kind of ribbing or texture on the bow, and how it's not just a regular simple bow, but it has a little bit more texture. Now, it's still super simple to make, but I just feel like it adds a little more texture and makes it look a little more classy. Now, this bow will be part of my crochet pattern on how to make my crochet koala, which you can hopefully see up there. And this bow I like to put on my koalas, as I just feel like it adds a really cute and feminine touch. Now, hopefully the koala pattern will be available next week, but we'll see if that actually turns out. And so stay tuned, make sure you're subscribed for that. Alright, so the supplies that you'll need today are just scissors, of course, and then you'll need a darning needle. Then you'll need your hook, and I'm using a 6mm crochet hook for this tutorial. And then you're going to need your yarn. Now, I'm going to be using Premier Basics worsted in the color light mauve today. And you don't need much of this, so you can use whatever scraps you have or whatever yarn you want to use. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab my inner strand of yarn, and I'm going to grab my 6mm crochet hook. And I'm going to begin by making a slip knot. So you're going to make a slip knot by wrapping the yarn around your finger twice. Grab the back loop, bring it up and forward. Then grab the new back loop and bring it up and all the way off your finger. Then tighten. Then you're going to tighten that on your hook. And you're going to begin by chaining 20. Now, this is going to be the extra small size bow, and then I'll show you how to make the small size bow and then the medium size bow. So this is what I'm going to call the extra small size, and you're going to chain 20, excuse me. So you're going to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Now, if you don't know how to do a chain, you just yarn over and pull through. That's it. 19 and then 20. Now that you've made your chain, what you're going to do is I'm going to bring you guys just a little bit closer. Alright, so now that you've made your chain, I'm going to slip stitch to the first chain. Now, when you're doing that, you're going to want to make sure your chains are flat. And so it's not like really twisted. Otherwise, I'll just make it really hard to crochet with when you're working your rows. So you're just going to want to make sure it's flat and straight. And then you're going to grab the first chain, and then you're going to slip stitch to join that chain. So now you have like a ring. Now you're going to chain 1. And you're going to single crochet in each stitch around, and you should have a total of 20 stitches. So I'm just going to single crochet in each stitch around, and I'll meet you back once I'm done with round number 1, and you should have 20 stitches. Alright, I just finished round number 1, and you can see that it just looks very basic and simple. And now what you're going to do for rounds number 2 through 5, you're just going to single crochet. So you're not even going to slip stitch, you're going to be working the round, so you're just going to single crochet in the back loop only of each stitch. So let me show you what that looks like. Now, excuse me because I have not finished pinching this bow together, but you can see here the lines that this, and that's what single crocheting in the back loop only makes it look. So I personally love the look, but if you wanted to just make a simple basic bow with none of those like bumps or ribbing edging things, then you could just do single crochet in each row and stitch. But I'm going to make mine in the back loop only so that it gives it a really cool texture. So you're just going to now, and let me show you what the back loop only looks like. So here you can see is the V. Here's the front loop. The loop that faces towards you is the front loop, and then the back loop is the loop that faces is the farthest away from you. So you're just going to go down the middle and grab the back loop, and then you're going to yarn over, pull through. I'm going to bring you down, yarn over, pull through all 2 loops. So go through the back loop, grab it, yarn over, pull through, yarn, pull through 2. And you're just going to do that in each stitch around, and you're going to do that for the next total of 4 rows. So then you'll have, once, if you're including your first row, you should have 5 rows, and I'll meet you back once you're done with round number 5 of single crocheting in the back loop only. Alright, I just finished round number 5, and now I'm going to, you don't have to, but I sometimes like to just slip stitch into the first stitch of round number 6, just to kind of make it a little more even. Then I'm going to grab my scissors and cut my yarn. You do not need to leave an extra long tail for this part. So now you're just going to sew in these 2 tails, and I'll meet you back once you've done that. Alright, so as you can see, I just finished weaving in my ends. I'm going to flip this to where you can see the front again. Now you can see that this is the back because this is where we did our slip stitch, and it's just not as neat, and so this is going to be our front. So then what you're going to do is you're going to grab a piece of yarn, and you're going to want to leave this you're going to probably want to cut, probably like 12 inches or so of yarn, because this is what I like to use to sew onto whatever you're going to sew it onto, and I pinch its middles with it, so I use it quite a bit. So what you're going to do is you're going to put your piece of yarn up and down vertical, and then you're going to grab this and you're going to flip it to the back and lay it on top of the piece of yarn. So right now I'm looking at the back of my bow. Now you're going to grab 2 pieces of yarn, and you're going to tie a knot. Now what I like to do is I like to do a double knot, so I like to just do like a normal knot and then wrap it inside one more time, and then I'm going to tighten. And then as you tighten, you're going to want to look and see if you're in the center, and you're just going to want to make sure your ending of your rows is centered so that it just makes it easier. Okay, I think that looks really quite good. So now I'm going to just finish tightening. There you go. And when you do the double amount or the double knot, whatever you want to call it, it really helps to stay until you do another knot. So now what I'm going to do is I'm just going to do the exact same knot. So that's a basic knot. And then what you do to make it just a little more, make it stay a little better, is just wrap it one more time. And then I'm going to pull and finish the bow. So that is what the extra small size bow looks like. I'm just going to leave this up here in the corner. And now I'm going to show you how to make the small size bow. So for the small bow, you're just going to again grab your yarn and your 6mm hook. You're going to make a slip knot. And then you're going to chain 25 this time. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. Okay, you're going to want to make sure it's straight. You're going to slip stitch to the first chain to join and make a ring. Then you're going to chain 1 and you're going to single crochet in each stitch around, and then I'll meet you back once you're done with round number 1. Alright, so I just finished round number 1, and you should have 25 stitches. Now for rounds number 2 through 7, you're going to single crochet in the back loop only of each stitch around. So, and you should once again have 25 stitches. So you're just going to into the back loop only, single crochet, and you're just going to do that for the next 6 rows. And I'll meet you back once you're done with round number 7. And I'll show you once again how to finish off the bow. Alright, I just came to the end of round number 7. Now I'm going to slip stitch to join and grab my scissors. I'm going to snip my yarn, tie off, and then what I'm going to do is I'm going to weave in my 2 tails again, and then all you do is you just pinch the middle and then you have a done bow. So I'm going to just do that real quick, and then I'll meet you back once you are done. Okay, so I just finished this small size bow, and you can see it's super cute. Now one thing you can do with this bow is if you wanted to, you could take the tail and wrap it around multiple times, and sometimes I see people do that and I think, oh, that's super cute. And so I just want to mention that to you, that you can do that if that's what you want. But I just like, I tend to just do one strand down the middle. Okay, so let me get these to the side. And now I'm going to show you how to make the medium-sized bow. So the pattern is, this is what you're going to do. You're going to make a slip knot once again. You're going to chain 30 this time. So you can see that I'm going up by increments of 5, but you could go up by any amount that you wanted to, and you could do as many rows as you wanted to. So you could really take this pattern and do whatever you want. Okay, so I'm going to chain 30 now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. Okay, so I just chained 30. Now I'm going to make sure it's flat and then slip stitch to the first chain right here. And then, so I'm going to slip stitch to join. Then I'm going to chain 1, and I'm going to single crochet into each chain around, and you should have a total of 30 stitches. And so now I'm going to meet you back once I'm done with round number 1, and you should have again 30 stitches. So okie dokie. So I just finished round number 1, and I of course have 30 stitches. And now for rounds 2 through 9, you're going to single crochet in the back loop only of each stitch around. So you're just going to, in the back loop only, single crochet, and I will meet you back once I am done with round number 9, and then you're just going to pinch the bows, and I'll show you how I'm going to do that. And so I'll meet you back once I'm done with round number 9. Alrighty, I just finished round number 9, and I'm going to slip stitch to join, and then I'm going to grab my scissors and snip my yarn, and then I'm going to show you, you're just going to weave in your ends, and then I'll come back and I'll tie the bow together, and then I will be done showing you how to make these different sizes of bows. Alright, so I just tied in those ends. Now I'm going to flip my work. And now this is the front, this is the back. You can see that it's the back because of its kind of not as good looks. I'll just put it as. Now you're going to grab your piece of yarn, you're going to put it right down the center, and then you're going to make a double knot. So you're just going to do that once, and then you're going to wrap it around twice. Then you're going to slowly start to tighten, and then what I like to do is I like to turn it to the front, see if it looks about right, and then I like to continue my tightening. So I'm going to finish tightening. There you go. And then you can kind of manipulate it to what you think is the cutest look. So I just did my first knot. Now I'm going to make another knot. There we go. There you go. So that is what the medium-sized bow looks. So now I'm going to show you the bows, all three together. Oh, you can't see that one. These are the 3 different sizes of bows. And now I absolutely love them, and I hope you enjoy making them as well. And so I will see you in the next video. Thank you so much for making these super cute and sweet little bows along with me. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please give this video a like and subscribe to my YouTube channel. And please let me know in the comments down below what you're going to use your bows for. I would absolutely love to hear from you all. And also, don't forget that if you just take what the basic principles I taught you in this video and just apply it by adding more chains or more rows, you can really change the size of your bow to anything that you want. And so thank you so much again for watching, and I'll see you in next week's video. Bye!